What's up, guys? Good morning. It is Sunday and I'm out here in the office. We're getting ready to weigh in and do a body rotation because today marks 30 days since we began this nutritional transformation, this fitness transformation. This is the longest I've ever been in my life without eating pizza or pasta. I haven't touched virtually no carbs. I mean, I've had a little bit, but virtually no carbs. And sugars too, you know, the only sugars that I've had have been coming from, natural, fruits and stuff. Needless to say, it's been rough, but we're here, we've made it this far, we can keep going. Last night was tough. Last night at like 9 o'clock, the wife decided to order a pizza. Now, the wife hasn't really ate much pizza. She's ate pizza like twice during this period, and including last night. And, so she's kind of been staying away from some of those foods just so it doesn't make it hard on me. But last night, she decided that she was just going to order a pizza, and I didn't want to hold her back. I don't want to be that guy that's like, you can't eat pizza because of me. So I just told her, go ahead and get it. And my daughter wanted pizza too. So I didn't want to deny the family, their ability to get a pizza. And so I just had to sit at the table and look at it because my daughter was crying, wanting me to sit with her at the table so she could eat and all that kind of stuff. So I sat there and just looked at this pizza and smelled this pizza. And I was just texting my trainer the whole time. I was like, Eddie, I need this. You got to let me have this. And I just texted him the whole time because I knew if I didn't, I would cave and I would eat that pizza. And I'm really honestly surprised that I didn't get up in the middle of the night and eat the leftovers, but I didn't. And the reason I didn't was because I was texting, trying to stay accountable with my trainer, and I ate a little bit of extra turkey last night for my dinner meal, intentionally to try to fill up just a little bit more so that I wouldn't cheat during the night, because I knew that pizza was coming. So I kind of just overloaded just a little bit, maybe like an additional probably 10 ounces of turkey, I would say, because we hit it really hard at the gym last night. I got murdered. And so let's see where we're at. Let's see where we weigh in this morning. 246 on the dot. 246 on the money there. So that's a little weird, right? Yesterday I think I was like 245 something. And I figured after such an intense session last night, I thought that maybe we would be back down because we did a little bit more like high intensity stuff, a little bit more cardio last night, and the session seemed like it, maybe it was just because I was so sore, but it seemed like we just did more exercises last night, and maybe the session was a little bit longer, but I don't know. So a little bit weird, but that's okay. Not quite the 20 pound in a month loss that I was thinking. I think we started around 260, but I didn't start filming, as you know, until about 3 days into that process, and I had already dropped like probably 5 good solid pounds in those first 3 days. We're saying that I started at 260, but really I don't have it documented until like I think it was, 255, 256 or something like that on day 1 of recording. I'll have to go back and I'll put it in the video and whatnot for you guys, to get like accurate weight loss. But yeah, so let's go ahead and do this body rotation so we can see where we're at and kind of compare visually. I don't think there will be a big difference visually. My trainer said that in the beginning it typically comes off like full body, so overall my body will shrink, but I won't notice like any real definition changes until we get a little bit further into the process. So like now that we've lost that initial weight, we're probably going to start seeing it come off of certain areas a little bit more. So let's I'm working with a little bit more cropped in image here than usual, so let's get the face. I'm we'll give you just a completely relaxed view, and then we'll do a little bit of flex views. Not that I've got much to show right now, but I'd like to see kind of the muscle definition changes over time. Some of my shirts are starting to feel a little bit better. I feel like that area is starting to shrink just a little bit on my sides. I think that covers just about everything. Relaxing today. Today is an off day. In the next, pretty soon, I don't know exactly when we're going to start it, but pretty soon we're going to be phasing in cardio on my days off of the gym, probably at least 3 days a week. So on my rest days, they're going to become active rest days now, and I'm going to be going out and, you know, rucking a few miles or running a few miles, or maybe do a little you know, high intensity interval circuit or something at home. I'm just going to be mixing in a little bit of cardio, 30-45 minutes of cardio on my off days. So that should start making a pretty significant impact on my endurance as well as weight loss. And we're going to be trying to hit that in the morning when I'm kind of in the fasted state, and before I get my first meal and whatnot in. And that should accelerate weight loss a little bit more. But obviously at this point things are going to start slowing down a little bit because we have lost that initial weight. And so now things are obviously going to slow down a little bit, but we're going to try to maintain like he says the standard and kind of like what is good. I don't know about standard, but a good number is 2 pounds a week. That's I would be happy with that, but I'm going to try to push the envelope for you guys. I want to try to get 3 pounds in per week. I think that would really be nice. Like I said, I don't know if this is going to take 4 months, 6 months, a year to kind of get me more to my weight goal. Obviously, like when I get to the weight goal, I'm still going to have a lot of work to do muscle definition wise. You know, obviously there's still going to be, it's just going to be several years of transformation. I'm not going to vlog, I'm probably not going to vlog the entire, you know, several years that it takes, but I'm gonna vlog at least until the point to where I hit my weight goal and I get, you know, where I want to be. And from there, I don't know, I'll probably keep vlogging, to be honest. I don't know. I'm liking this process. It's a pain in the ass, but I'm liking the process, and I like being able to look back on this stuff and have this documentation, and it's just a good accountability measure. So I highly encourage you guys to do it. It's awkward. I don't like sitting here on camera showing my body in this state, obviously. So, you know, like, you gotta overcome some fears, I guess, but you know, that you do that happens over time. It gets easier over time, and you just stop worrying about what other people think. That's really all it is not giving a fuck what anybody else thinks, man. Just do you, and, you know, just do you. That's it. There's really there's no word of wisdom there. Just do you. Alright guys, so like I said, today is going to be rather chill. I am relaxing today because we killed it yesterday. I got a lot of just general work to do today. So I'm just going to be working in the office. We got some film projects coming up here in a few hours this evening. We're working on some new video ads for the tribe. So we got a couple of things to shoot this evening. And a lot more video stuff to work on coming up here pretty soon. Hope you guys are digging the new GH5. I've got to obviously get a wider angle lens here for it, but that will happen probably within the next month or two. We'll see how things go. Okay.